Hello, beautiful souls. It is Linda Joy and Thomas, and the topic of this video, we are going to talk about the importance of inner work and why it is so important. So, Thomas, I'll start with you. Why is it so important for each individual to do their inner work? Because we hear about it, so you got to do this, and for a lot of people, that's another thing to do. That's another thing on their to-do list, and it can be quite stressful. Whereas when you just integrate it with your daily life, and then it's all about who are you being every single day. This is the essence of why inner work is so important, because how you show up in the world and your energy that you're putting out in the world and who you are being, this is what inner work is all about, because it's all connected. So what's your take on the inner work?
Yeah. Inner work is amazing when you feel, for example, not good. Maybe you feel pain. A lot of people feel pain because they're doing a job they don't like, and they want to change something. And often it's like we look in the outside. Oh, there's a new artificial intelligence software which can help me to be free, finally free from everything. I just need this in the outside. So we are looking all the time in the outside and forget the inner work, because if you really want to live a life in happiness, in abundance, like we are sitting here at the beach, and can we have the possibility to use our time like we want it, but this is the result of inner work. So, and I also was working in a painful situation in a company where I felt I earned money, but I'm here for no purpose. I came without purpose in the morning to the job. I felt not good. I was just like people pleasing, doing jobs for the money, doing this and that, and I don't really felt very activated. I felt very deactivated. I just was like surviving, doing my jobs. In the afternoon I was very exhausted and sitting in front of a screen all the time. And then I had after a time, it was so hard and so painful, and I felt so disconnected, and I made also bad decisions because I was in a bad energy. Then I made bad decisions. Then even if you earn the money, you lose it, or you don't have connections to the friends because you're just focused on money. You don't know what to talk about to friends. So then you have no friends. So like this is like a downward spiral. Your life gets more and more dark. And then one day it's so dark you don't even see any light. And then some people decide to take an overdose, or to take drugs or heroin or cocaine or something, or alcohol, which is the biggest drug in the world, which really distracts us from ourselves. That's amazing. A lot of men go there, and when you connect much with this, it's an external substance you take into your body, and this helps, let's say, or this changes your mind. You get maybe more aggressive, maybe you are more emotional, you maybe feel yourself a little bit more, but you really are not connected with your true self. And this happens with the inner work, to come back to our topic. Because when you really want to change your life, when you want a transformation, when you want to be more happy, when you want to be more balanced, when you want to attract the right people, to create community, to have really the environment you dream of. Every day you dream in the night, you dream of something which makes really sense for you. You dream of living your purpose, living your best life. It's already there in your dreams right now, today, yesterday. So, and now it's about taking time with the inner work to connect with these inner pictures, with these inner energies. And these energies, they come from where? They come from your soul. Because your soul wants to talk to you, and because you don't listen at the day, it comes in the night. And some stand up 3 o'clock in the night and say, why I can't sleep? Because your soul wants to talk to you. And when we do inner work, we mean that we consciously connect with ourselves through movement. Maybe we dance, maybe we do Qigong, We do things which empower us. Linda has a wonderful bend method she will explain later, which is a powerful tool for inner work as well. I use a lot Qigong with it, so everyone should at least have something to get the inner work done. We really have to do it before, and this is very crucial, before we work so much in the outside. Because if you didn't do the inner work, your work in the outside often doesn't really make sense if you do your inner work. Because if you do your inner work and ask yourself, is it good that I work for a company which uses too much plastic, is not good for the environment, or does bad things to people, or even creates tanks for wars or bombs? Like, there are a lot of people working for these kind of industries, and they are feeling inside so empty, and their inner purpose is against zero, because they know with what I am working for is destruction. And a lot of people work for destruction. I would say people who work for companies who produce a lot of addictive sugar food with things which drain our energy extremely, which keep us addicted to food. This is things we consume, we take into our body unconsciously because we didn't do the inner work. Because when you do the inner work, like Linda says, you start to love yourself. You start to hate yourself. Because a lot of people say, even persons on the spiritual path, when they left their keys somewhere, they were not conscious, they left it, and then they say, shit. So what does this mean? This is the energy which says, I don't love myself. I hate myself because I left my keys somewhere. I was not conscious. So if I leave my key somewhere, also happens that I'm not conscious in some moments and I leave it somewhere, then I say, oh, remarkable. Why I wasn't present in this moment when I lay my key on the table, and why I wasn't present in this moment when I left the place to grab at my key, to collect my things and go with all my things away. And don't let my energy at another spot I leave. You don't want to leave your energy somewhere else. You want to carry your energy all the time with you, which means you do the inner work. You have to do the inner work to be more conscious, and also like driving a car, to get used to it. Okay, so now I think I give the ball to Linda to let you achieve things.
In regards to the metaphor of driving a car, and when we first learn to drive a car, and especially a manual car that you have to physically change the gears, you are conscious, you are present, and it's like, right, and you go through the steps. Whereas what happens when we just get on the hamster wheel of working and getting caught up in the day-to-day activities, how present are you and conscious with every choice that you're making? And this is where the doom scrolling is now another addiction for people, because people are going, okay, well, I no longer drink or smoke or do drugs, but they've just replaced it with another addiction in order to numb out, and this is the doom scrolling. And maybe some of the scrolling is getting caught up in all the chaos and the drama out in the world, and what that's doing energetically is feeding your mind with fear-based thoughts, lowering your energy vibration, and then those thoughts keep processing, and that's what keeps you awake at night, because you're putting all that fear and energy into, oh my God, this is happening in the world and this is happening and blah, blah, blah. And you're no longer connected. You're disconnected and just getting caught up in like the hurricane. So see it like a tornado. And so when you're present and grounded in that moment, you can be at the eye of the storm and not be affected. And this is why inner work is so important, because all the storm can be happening around you, but because you are present and making conscious choices in every moment and checking in with yourself, Who am I? Where am I? What's happening in my body right now, and really tuning in. That's where you can make clear choices and decisions for your next steps. And it's all, and there's many different tools that we will talk about, but grounding is one. You can sit in stillness, be out in nature, get off all devices and unplug from the external world. So if you get just one little tip from this video is stop watching all the fear-based media out there in the world, and be very aware and conscious of which videos you are watching, because with AI and the algorithms, whatever you're watching, they'll just keep feeding more and more to you. So this is just one small daily habit that you can incorporate in your daily life that will help you to raise your energy vibration. And we will be back really soon with another topic. Thank you for watching.
Just one practical exercise, because we with the inner work we also do embodiment, and you can do, if you like this video, if you like the vibration and the message of this video, you do something with your physical body right now. You tap on your phone and say forward this video to the people you know who need to do the inner work because they are maybe disconnected. What you're doing when you send out the video to others, you are sending out the vibration you like, you feel good with, to your environment, and with your actions you're doing right now, forward it, you help others to get more conscious in their life journey as well.
And surround yourself with other like-minded beings who are conscious and also doing their inner work, and that will enhance your life as well. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.